It's your boy Kanye East, and this is Rap Your Comment.
A lot of people still don't know who the fuck I am.
Who's Mike Manik?
Nice to finally talk to you face to face.
How are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. Getting ready for this drop. I got a lot of things that need to be let off the chest.
For the very few people who don't know you, can you tell a little bit about yourself and like what you do?
All right, so it's your boy Mike Manik, formerly known as Kanye East. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know me as Kanye East. I blew up, about 8 months ago with a little freestyle called Fortnite Balls that blew up into something bigger than that. Fortnite Balls is almost hitting 1 million. And, it was a crazy ride. If you haven't yet, go check out the old TikTok videos. It's Mike Manik Music, man. Go check them out.
Where did you start off before becoming Kanye East?
Before Kanye East, I was actually Paper the Bag. My original idea on TikTok, I didn't want to be the front guy. I kind of wanted to be in the background because I had decided that I wasn't gonna do music anymore. I was just gonna use TikTok as a fun thing. I've been trying to do music for years. It didn't work out. And so I had this funny little puppet. I actually got him right here. This was my first TikTok. No one liked that. When I started showing my face, the Kanye started.
Oh, well.
Is that Kanye? Is that Kanye? Kanye East.
Yeah.
I played with it a little bit. I started making little rap off of Kanye beats. I dressed up as Kanye and I did Who's in Paris. And I think that was my initial blow up on TikTok. I went viral. People was like, come into my page and hit me up and all of that. Then one day somebody came in my room and they were like, yo, why don't you rap comments?
Wow.
I was like, yo, that's a good idea. And so I started rapping comments, bro. And that's when Rap Your Comments is when it blew up. And I just decided to change my name. It was something that I didn't want to do. One of my friends told me to do it. It was like, yo, you should ride the wave while it's, while it's going. Just be Kanye East. And I did it. But, it was fun for a while. And then it didn't. It started not to be fun.
So speaking about, the Kanye East character, did you intend for it to like last longer?
Quiet as kept. I really wish that I could keep the Kanye East name. The Kanye East name has gotten me noticed. But the reason why I didn't, I'm making a lot of money, $50,000 on Cameo.
Wow.
I don't want Kanye, the real Kanye, to come and sue. He could come and sue and say that I'm using his likeness. And I need to make my own brand anyway. I just want everybody to know that it ain't going to be much of a change. I think they think it's going to be like this real big shift. Pretty sure everybody know that I'm a goofy guy. I'm going to make goofy songs too. I'm not just going to make serious songs. I love music. I want to make serious songs because, I've dealt with things in my life, that I'm pretty sure that other people dealt with in their life. Goof Friday is still a thing. Every Friday, I'm still dropping a song on the YouTube channel.
Speaking of TikTok and stuff, like how beneficial was TikTok to your music career?
If I didn't get on TikTok and I didn't blow up, I don't think I would be here. I was actually an Arby's manager, but I do know that I wouldn't be here doing this right now. I'd probably be selling some sandwiches at Arby's.
Do you want to see yourself doing music or do you want to see yourself in the future doing something else?
I really want to do a lot of things. I'm really creative. I don't want to lock myself in a box. I just want to create. So whatever it is, man, be it voice acting, be it acting, be it, music. I kind of want to be like Childish Gambino.
When would you say like your music career really began to take off? I'm pretty sure it's around like what we said before, right? With the Fortnite Balls.
Fortnite Balls is almost 1 million streams on Spotify.
1 million? Do you get an award for that?
I think I get a plaque. I can't wait. I put it right behind me, bro. Like that's an accomplishment. Who can say that they have a song that hit 1 million streams? I mean, it's not a lot of people.
No.
The sky's the limit right now, bro. The sky's the limit. And I love to make music. I know people are gonna like the music.
Yeah.
I know people are gonna like the music.
Who's like the most famous person who like or who's reacted to your content, would you say?
There was Vano 3000. I did a little Adult Swim ad when that whole Adult Swim fad was in. Anybody that knows my story though, they know that I did an interview, told my story, meeting DMX.
DMX?
And the person who taught me to make beats, his name was Naeem's son, who worked with DMX. He did a couple of DMX's albums. I kind of made friends a funny way. My mom was very religious, so I was very socially underdeveloped, and my uncle got me out of South Carolina, move up there to New York with him. And so when I got to New York, we worked together and all of that. And then he passed away, leaving me all alone in New York. So I really didn't have anybody to take me in. So I went to the shelter system, and they started, they realized that I couldn't talk to people. I put out an ad on Craigslist for a friend. Just so happens that the person that answered my ad was DMX's sister. And through her, I met DMX, and I got into that whole music scene in New York, got to meet some famous people.
Many people always remember you as, Kanye East. Would you say you're bothered about that?
No, I'm not bothered that everybody calls me Kanye East. I actually told them they could call me whatever they wanted. The whole name change is just to protect myself. Yeah, I don't think you can sue me if people call me that.
Yeah. you know, your rebrand, you know, what is the meaning of your rap name, Mike Manik?
So, Mike Manik has a special meaning to me. My uncle, like I said, you know, he took me in, you know, brought me up to New York. He was actually a singer too. He was in a band called Raw. They had a hit single back in the day called "Don't You Try It," and his stage name was Ty Matic. And so when he passed away, I decided to make my name Mike Manik. You know, as a tribute to him. You know, as a continuation, as a, you know, I'm gonna take that legacy and I'm gonna run with it.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know, and I think he's proud, man. I think he's looking down on me.
Sure,
he's proud. I could just see him like shaking his fist in the air. Yeah. Like.
I think he is. Would you say, you know, music has always been your passion? Yes.
Music has always been my passion. I would join chorus in school just so I could sing, just to be entertaining, bro. I think more so I wanted to be an entertainer, whatever it was.
So would you say becoming famous on TikTok, has that been a long-term goal for you?
I actually know. It wasn't like something that I was striving to do. I didn't expect to blow up like that. It was a nice surprise. I'll say that.
Have people recognized you in real life?
Yes. I actually I went to the movies. Interesting story. Went to the movies one time. We went to go see the Carnage movie. I went in there and, you know, this kid was like, "Are you Kanye East?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Kanye East." You know, I took a picture with him. And then me and my girl, we went to the movie, you know. Guess who bought the seats right next to me? That same kid. And we ended up. But that happens to me a lot. Like, it's always some kids that know who I am.
Would you say it's like impacted you in any way?
Social media is something that you really have to get used to, and like it really bothered me with the negative comments. I got a lot of negative comments. It's something I had to get used to, and I think I got a handle on it now.
If you could collaborate with any music artist from any generation, who would you collab with?
Ooh, I would love to collab with old Eminem, and new school. I would say, you know, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Tyler the Creator, probably more than any of the rest of them.
Do you think being a social media influencer is like what people described it to be?
No. Everybody describes it as rainbows and sunshine. You have a lot of eyes on you, so you get the good people, you get really good people, and then you get really shitty people. I've had people dox me recently, you know, threaten my family and me. So, you know, it's you have the shit people too, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that part about the social media influencer thing.
For the people, you know, who don't believe in your new music, and I know this is a very small number of people, right? But what do I have to say to those people? What do I have to say to the haters, man?
Everything isn't for everybody. Even though you don't believe in me, I believe in you. And if you need anybody to have your back, anything in life, I got your back, even if you don't have mine.
Who would you say is your biggest inspiration when making music?
Eminem. I ain't even gonna lie. You know how you used to say, why these kids hide these CDs like report cards?
Yeah.
That was me. I had to hide that from my mother. The relationship he had with his mother, and, you know, I had a troubled relationship with my family. Yeah, it was very relatable for me. It was real disappointing for me when I, you know, went through all of that stuff and I gave up. Because like I told you, I gave up. I just had to move back down to South Carolina. So that just killed any musical aspirations I could have had, you know? So I thought, yo, if you ain't watching A&F Productions, you a sussy baka. Kanye East said that himself. Yo, you heard?